Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Prep and Accelerated Prep information session. My name is Andrea Rodic. I am the programs manager, and I believe most of you have now been added to the meeting. Before we get started, I just wanted to let everyone know that we will be recording today's session so that we are able to post it on our website afterwards. Today with me is my colleague Eric Pye, Student Services Advisor, and usually Eric and I present together. However, I am just recovering from a cold and my throat is feeling a little bit scratchy, so I've asked Eric to present on my behalf so that I save my voice for the question and answer period at the end of our session. Throughout the presentation, we are going to let Eric present all the information to us, and please reserve your questions for the Q&A period at the end. You will be able to put them in the Q&A chat, and our colleague Carly Thompson will moderate and triage those questions. And now I'm going to hand it over to Eric to start us off on presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Andrea. I will get started then. As mentioned, we're here to talk about the bar admission program, PREP, which stands for the Practice Readiness Education Program. We will discuss the structure of the program, the 4 phases of PREP, and how you can register. There are 2 delivery options, PREP and Accelerated PREP, and I'll provide information on each of those. I'll outline the registration process and then provide information about the services provided through CPLED's student services, and we'll provide information about how to stay informed about what is happening at CPLED. At the end, we'll have some time for your questions, and Andrea will probably do most of the answering at that point because most of the questions will be about the program, I'm guessing. So let's get started. The focus of PREP is to help candidates develop and practice the PREP competencies so they are more prepared to enter the legal profession. The practice of law is a profession that involves more than just legal knowledge. To be successful, lawyers need to demonstrate a variety of skills in their practice. CPLED has developed a competency framework to identify and focus on developing the key skills that PREP candidates will need as young lawyers entering practice. The full PREP competency framework can be viewed on the CPLED website. PREP was originally designed to be a part-time program that candidates complete at the same time as their articles. This allows candidates to see some of the concepts raised in PREP during articles, or vice versa, and learn from both experiences. PREP is delivered using 2 different delivery models, a full-time version called Accelerated PREP, and PREP, which is a part-time delivery method. Having 2 different delivery models allows candidates to select the program delivery style that best suits their needs. PREP is a professional program based on adult learning principles. As a professional program, it is different from courses you may have taken in university. PREP focuses on experiential learning through simulated scenarios to give candidates practical and hands-on learning through practice and repetition. As an adult learning program, you are largely responsible for your own learning. In PREP, you'll notice a move away from scores and grades compared to other formal education programs, and a move towards a feedback-based approach to help you understand the competencies to be demonstrated. You'll also become familiar with synthesizing assignment feedback received to further develop your competence in the area. Feedback is provided by trained CPLED assessors who are lawyers with a minimum of 5 years of practice experience, and is intended to help each candidate understand what they are how they are currently performing in relation to PREP expectations, and to help candidates understand how to improve through PREP and prepare for the practice of law. To get the most out of the program, it is recommended that you hand in your best work and really consider the feedback provided and use it as you progress through the program. PREP consists of 4 phases, 3 learning phases and 1 evaluative phase. During the first 3 phases, you'll gain the basic knowledge of each skill and be given opportunities to practice the skills to develop the PREP competencies. This slide shows a high-level overview of the different phases of PREP and the progression through the program. I'll now walk you through each of the PREP phases in a bit more detail. Phase 1, the foundation modules, consists of a foundational content, the groundwork for the rest of the program, and walks you through each of the prep competencies. Foundation modules consist of 12 online self-directed learning modules that provide prep candidates with a foundation for all prep competencies. You'll complete quizzes, activities, assignments, and reflections throughout the foundation modules. You'll have access to all modules when the phase opens, so you may complete the modules in any order you wish. At the end of each module, you'll complete a multiple choice quiz to determine if you have acquired the necessary knowledge from that module. If you do not score 85% in a given module, it is strongly recommended that you review the module content further. After each quiz, you will be advised of the learning outcomes you did not successfully acquire and their location in the module. You do not need to pass the quiz for each module, only complete them to meet foundation module completion requirements. The quizzes have no time limit and can be attempted as many times as you wish. CPLED estimates that the foundation modules phase will take approximately 150 hours to complete. However, this will largely depend on your prior experience with various skills and on your learning style. To successfully complete the foundation modules, you must complete all module content, including all quizzes, activities, assignments, and reflections, by the foundation module completion deadline. Phase 2 of the program is the foundation workshops. In the workshops, you will come together with fellow candidates and facilitators for 5 days to interact in a variety of workshops. During the workshops, you will practice both written and oral skills. Large group workshops on written and oral skills will include role-playing in interviewing, negotiation, and oral advocacy. The workshops also offer the opportunity to participate in workshops that address ethical, client management, and practice management scenarios. The facilitators are all lawyers and often share their experiences with the groups, so the learning is very focused on the practical approach. The foundation workshops focus on applying what you learned from the foundation modules and integrating your knowledge and skill development in a social environment. The goal of the foundation workshops is to prepare you to manage a legal matter during phase 3 of prep, the virtual law firm. The foundation workshops are your opportunity to practice skills in simulated matters in a facilitated environment, learning from your mistakes, your successes, and your peers. The foundation workshops are focused on experiential learning. There are no lectures. You'll be divided into small groups within your cohort called firms, and these are comprised of 3 to 4 prep candidates, and you will each work with your firm throughout the week. Facilitators will discuss the assessment criteria that you'll be assessed against while in prep, and that you were introduced to during the foundation modules. This will allow you to become more familiar with the standards and expectations of prep. Through the peer and self-assessment during the week, as well as the final reflection exercises, you will identify areas of strength and areas that require more focus and development. The workshops are 5 consecutive days where you will need to be present and participate online with your cohort and your small group or firm. Phase 3 is the virtual law firm, which goes beyond learning about legal action to learning from legal actions. Here, you will independently apply what you've learned from the foundation modules and workshops by participating in simulated files designed to mimic realistic matters that a newly called lawyer may expect to face in practice. You will help fictional supervising lawyers work through simulated client files while receiving feedback on your deliverables from trained CPLED assessors, who are all lawyers, and you will also receive coaching on the development of your competencies from your practice manager, who is also an experienced lawyer. In the course of these rotations, you will interview simulated clients, conduct negotiation exercises, write communications and draft documents, conduct legal research, and advocate for your clients. You'll encounter ethical and client relationship management issues, and you'll have the opportunity to work on your practice management skills, particularly time management. You'll work through 3 legal matters during the virtual law firm, which is comprised of 3 main practice areas: business law, criminal law, and family law. At the end of the virtual law firm, you'll complete a final reflection assignment that will lead to goal setting and the creation of a professional development plan to cover the first 3 years after you enter practice. More details of the virtual law firm deliverables and the prep schedule can be found on our website. The final phase of prep is the Capstone evaluation. During this phase, you'll demonstrate your skills and competencies in one final simulated legal matter. You'll complete tasks that take you through various components of a file, as assigned by a fictional supervising lawyer, and that require you to demonstrate that you have met the prep competencies. You can expect this will include evaluation of your skills in decision-making, legal writing, drafting, and research, client relationship management and ethics, practice management, and oral skills such as interviewing, negotiation, and advocacy. The capstone is 4 full days for 6.5 hours each day. Tasks are completed between 9 a.m. and 3:30 p.m., and there is no homework. Capstone results are usually available about 6 weeks after the final capstone sitting. Finally, you must achieve overall entry-level competence to successfully complete the capstone and pass prep. To offer candidates greater flexibility to select the program delivery style that best suits their needs, we also offer accelerated prep. Accelerated prep is a full-time compressed version of prep. Candidates who choose to enroll in accelerated prep are expected to dedicate 5 full days a week to the program and their studies. The program is demanding and fast-paced. Therefore, it is recommended that you are not working at your firm or that you don't have other significant work or personal obligations while completing the program. Prep and accelerated prep both offer candidates exposure to develop the competencies necessary to prepare for the final capstone assessment. However, upon reviewing the schedules on our website, you'll note that in the virtual law firm, the order of rotations is different when compared to prep. The rotational scenarios are different between the 2 program deliveries as well, meaning there will be variations in the assignments between the 2 deliveries. These variations have been closely reviewed to evaluated to ensure that all prep candidates acquire the competencies they need to challenge the capstone and enter the practice of law no matter what delivery they choose to register in. When selecting which delivery to register for, we encourage you to consider what delivery style is best suited for your learning style and your personal circumstances as a whole. To register for prep or accelerated prep, you're required to either have proof of Canadian common law degree or certificate of qualification from the Federation of Law Societies of Canada. Universities within CPLED participating jurisdictions have agreed to provide us with a list of candidates as soon as it becomes available, and we anticipate having these lists by the middle of May. The total program cost for prep or accelerated prep is $6,100. What you may not know is that this cost is subsidized by law societies for students who are registered with CPLED participating law societies. Candidates must be registered with their law society for the law society subsidy to be applied. Updated subsidy amounts per province will be updated on our website as the information becomes available from the law societies. Invoices will be generated at the time of registration and will be issued individually to you, the prep candidate. CPLED does not issue invoices to firms. Payment plan options are available. Candidates who enroll in accelerated prep and do not have approved status with their law society will be responsible for submitting the entire tuition fee to CPLED and following up with their Law Society to collect their subsidy later. Registration will be open on our website, cpled.ca, on May 6th for both prep and accelerated prep. At the time of registration, you will register and select your desired schedule, subject to availability. Once registration has been completed, an invoice will be generated and you are required to submit your tuition fee payment. Please note that program materials will not be released until your enrollment checklist has been completed and your tuition fee payment has been processed. Also, it may take up to 5 business days to process a payment. We accept online bill payment, EFT, and wire transfer. We do not accept credit cards, e-transfers, and checks. Materials for the first phase of accelerated prep will be available on Thursday, May 23rd, provided that you have completed your enrollment checklist in the CPLED student portal and your tuition fee payment has been processed. Prep materials for the first phase of the 2024-2025 intake will be available on Monday, June 3rd, provided that you have completed your enrollment checklist in the CPLED student portal and your tuition fee payment has been processed. And now I will move on to student services. Student services offers several supports to students in prep. Some are designed for prep students still seeking articles, and other programming is provided for all students in the program. For those who are seeking articles from enrollment to 3 months after completing your capstone, you'll have access to assistance in your job search through one-on-one coaching on job search strategy and networking, resume and cover letter reviews, and interview preparation. On the Career Services page of our website, there are several resources available that you can access, including resume and cover letter samples and templates, and information about marketing and branding concepts for your resume. Another resource available to those who are seeking articles is our student resume directory. Feedback from prep candidates without articles is that securing a position can be challenging. The CPLED student resume directory was created to help connect potential employers with law students for summer positions or articling roles. Job-seeking law students can create a profile on the CPLED website. You'll see the link at the top right of the web page, where you indicate the type of position you are looking for and target work location, and then upload a copy of your resume. If you are a registered prep candidate, Student Services will reach out to you to offer coaching and support in your articling job search. Employers can browse the student profiles and reach out directly to suitable candidates for opportunities within their firms and organizations. Student profiles are live on the CPLED website for 1 year or until a student removes the profile after finding employment. The resume directory is a free service and available to law students seeking positions in 1 or more CPLED jurisdictions. If you are currently looking for a position, you can create a profile now. An important element of any educational program is the opportunity to connect with and learn from fellow candidates during breaks between classes. A virtual environment makes this challenging as these chance water cooler meetings don't typically happen. Enter Prep Recess, an optional program for all prep and accelerated prep candidates where you can meet one-on-one with classmates who share common interests, learn from each other, and develop a supportive network both for now and for the future as legal professionals. We're excited to be able to offer this opportunity for prep and accelerated prep candidates to connect and grow together. You will receive detailed information about this program a couple of weeks into the foundation modules phase of prep. As mentioned, CPLED understands the challenges aspiring lawyers face while searching for articles. This is why we have recently launched a new service called Articling Assist, which offers one-on-one articling search support to law students not yet enrolled in prep. Those who sign up for Articling Assist receive supports like those enjoyed by prep candidates, such as resume and cover letter review and editing, one-on-one coaching on effective interviewing and job search strategies and techniques. Articling Assist is a paid service available to anyone not yet in prep seeking an articling position. If a participant registers for prep later, their Articling Assist fee will be refunded. More information about this and other career service supports can be found on our website on the Career Services page. To stay up to date with all the latest CPLED news and events, connect with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and/or X, otherwise known as Twitter. Subscribe to our newsletter and visit us at www.cpled.ca. You can send us an email at any time with your questions to admin@cpled.ca, and a member of our staff will assist you.